All right, traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up as you're tuning in. And if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to our lovely channel. Before we jump into it, just a quick reminder of the disclaimer. We got to make sure to mention the disclaimer. Day trading is risky business, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are having a hard time. So if you're new to the markets, even if you've been around the markets, you've heard about the markets, but you're not consistently pulling out gains through your investing, swing trading, or day trading, you have to heed the warning. You have to look for some sort of education, guys. Remember, no matter the field or sector or business you're in, it does come down to competence. You have to be experienced, you have to be qualified, right? You have to have the skills, whether you're a professional trader or non-professional trader. So if you're new to the markets, if you're not quite doing well, take it easy, utilize small share size, use the paper trading simulators like I did, practice, 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 and then improve over time. And only then does it make sense to increase your risk. All right. Just think about it. It makes logical sense. Do not just jump into it. Even if you did jump into it, even if you're red, do not let that, force you into making the wrong decisions. You can still make the right decision now. Ease down, size down, use the simulators, practice, become better, and then take that step back to take that step forward. And if you ask me, you're just taking steps forward. All right, with that being said, and also remember, I will never message you first. Be careful of the fake Relentless Trader accounts on social media and Discord, all right? Day trading is risky business. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. This haircut's surprisingly looking good. It's already Thursday, Friday. So, yeah, EBS. This was a ticker symbol that we had today. EBS, Emergent Biosolutions Inc., the name of this company. Not bad, not bad at all, not bad at all. I think the market is back, and we're heading into day number 3, which means we got to get back aggressive. Day number 1, we're at 1200. Day number 2, we're green 800. But the market has been bussing. This is the type of stocks that we need to be printing on big green. And so I'm putting this positive energy out there. Tomorrow will be a day of epic proportions. Tomorrow will be a sweet, sweet day. And we'll talk about what I need to do to be better for tomorrow. Yesterday, first day of the action, a little bit of hesitancy, a little bit of misfortune, and we don't quite capitalize. Today, simply a lack of focus. First, I'm coming in late. Bad decision before the market open. I need to always be here between 9:10 and 9:20. Anytime I come after 9:20, I'm late. And I came in today at like 9:33, 9:34, a few minutes after the open. Never good, never good, never good. That's my first mistake there. So I need to make better decisions before the market. Try to run a quick errand, you can say. Got caught up in some traffic. It happens, but gotta make that better decision because as we know, the market comes first. I take my business here very serious, right? Gotta always stay consistent. That's the thing, consistency. So as the market is back, the recaps are back too, right? Don't think because the slow markets we're gonna just stop recaps forever. No, recaps are the moment the fire is turned back on, the recaps are back. So that was my first mistake. Second mistake, you guys will see me do this during the live streams a lot. As I'm doing that, I'm actually doing what I usually would do, which is to clear my nostrils. And it's not really a good thing, especially if we're in a prime area, right? But sometimes it does bother me, and I feel a little uncomfortable, and so I'll walk off the camera, kind of do what I have to do, come back. Today that's gonna cost me. This is not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse here, but more so, just kind of going through the progression of the day, and why I am where I am and what I could have done differently. So this is something I could have done differently. As the 1 minute candle is making the new high here, I did take a trade in at around 410, and then I walked off camera. Come back, it's at 430. So I kind of played myself here in this area because perhaps I could have been in and capturing one of the bigger green candles of the day, right? I mean, just not good to be missing this kind of move. But yeah, hey, part of the deal. I gotta make the adjustments. But other than that, I thought the stock was decent, right? We did miss some key areas, but the stock itself was decent. We had a break of VWAP entry over here that slowly curled up and then came back, broke over high of day at 339, pushed up to 44. We made money. We made money going up. We made small gains. We were doing exactly what we needed to do, which was to position ourselves. But I think we could have done a better job on the consolidation. And so I just had a mentor session earlier, and we were talking about how we can approach some of the slower moving price action trades. And it really comes down to zooming out of that level 2, man. Because the level 2 is pretty noisy. The level 2 is extremely noisy. And sometimes you just have to look at the chart, see what the obvious levels are, and take the trades according and put stops in place. Relative fair stops to what you're comfortable with and what makes sense for the stock. And in this case, we had a high of 69 and a low of about 55 right here. Anything low 50s, mid 50s, even like 57, which stops around the levels down here, could have paid off extremely well, especially if I could have gotten fills 55, 56. Simple trade, stops at 49. Tighter stops, can sell if it's coming now at heavy selling pressure early. And the range is back to 65, back to 64, back to 65, 64, 63. Comes down here to 52, didn't really break below 50, takes off all the way to 69. Bit of a quick pullback here, but at the time the 5-minute chart is still strong. This gets bought up nicely and takes off to the moon. Like right here, I should be going from up 600, which I was, to right here, up like 3,000. There's no reason why I should not have made money here. Inexcusable. So now the 1-minute pullback occurs. I don't capture the trades here as smoothly as I would like. We do make some money. We go up to about 1,300 or something. And the doorbell rings and I step away. And that's going to, align with me missing this move here. I think I come back right as the candle's opening. But was it this area or was it another area? No. I think it was this area. This area. So yeah, we as mentioned, we walk off camera here, which is my fault. The consolidation of a little brutal, I would say. Ultimately a little tricky to, see where we're going to bottom out. We ended up bottoming out at 11 after the high of 76. Then from this range, we broke down. We had, about a 10 to 37 range. It broke down. Right here, the doorbell's going to ring. I'm going to come back. I started talking a little bit. Just lack of focus. I still was back in time to capture this move, but lack of focus. I started explaining something about a different move back here, and not as locked in as I should have been. And it came up very quickly. Once the green started hitting over 10, 12, 13, it really boosted up. This is on me again. This is on me for missing this trade here. So two of the bigger areas, this one, let's see. Well, let's say more so about 410. Let's say about 66, 13% move there. And then here from about 10 up to, 43, 7% move. Within just those two candles, it's a 20% move. And those areas were obvious areas. Could you have made money in this range? Low, high? Yes, but it is a little tricky at times. Again, the level 2 a little noisy, and you could get chopped out with the tighter stops. And there's always the risk of this failing and the stock being on the backside and you come down, right? But for breakout trades, which I still prefer, I'm MIA. I'm in a different dimension. Willow Smith style, 6th dimension, unacceptable. It's like, it goes to show you though, like nobody is safe. This is the thing, this is the thing that I actually like about the market, because it's not this ragtag nonsense of just being so easy. Like you just, even if you're trading for years, you still have to be on your game or it will show. And I love that. I love that it forces me to be solid. You got to be in a good groove. You got to be your mojo, your swag. You got to come out here on the field ready and locked in through and through. If you're trading for an hour, you got to be locked in for an hour. Not just, hey, 15 minutes, then you slack off. Even with my rants, right? Got to be careful, got to rotate, got to keep checking and see what's moving. Even if I need to leave for the door because maybe I ordered a package, I'm the only one here. Hey, guess what? All right, you take that quick 20 seconds, you come back, you lock right back in. That's what's necessary. And so in terms of me walking off screen, I think I'm gonna just try to deal with it on screen and not even walk off screen because it's costing me too much money. Yeah, but after this, I bled out. I actually was bleeding out here, trying to buy some dips, just not getting anything. This was all backside chop. It was hard to determine that this was the backside though. The 5 minute chart, like right here, is where I started to feel it a little bit, but I still thought there might have been hope. Was on this red candle when the 5 minute tried to make the new high and failed. Right here is where I thought, man, it might have been done, and I should have left it alone. But the trades at 4 was looking good. Bottoming wicks, man. Right here was close, man. Right here, I was watching it broke down. I didn't take the dip because I didn't trust it. But we had one of our guys in Discord, Zero, was saying, hey, he thought that this was a possibility. Of course, you still have to have your own intuition, your own understanding. But that was a call up from him. Hey, I think it might break down, but maybe reclaim potentially. And it did. I don't know if he took the trade, but if he did, good stuff. This thing went from 390 to 420 in maybe about 20 seconds. After that, that was all it wrote. So small green for me. If I traded this better, captured those two areas, I'm like out of sync. I'm a little out of rhythm right now. Like I'm noticing things late, like just like off my game, man, off my game a little bit. I think we could have had like a 2.5K day, but I'll take the 800. But I still need to be where I should be, right? There's no drop off here. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Mark my words. Relentless trader is coming. I'm gonna always be motivated, man. I'm gonna always be looking forward to the opportunities. I'm gonna look forward to improving. All right. So guys, take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Hit that thumbs up. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna get locked in. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna come back and study. And I'm gonna study. Wake up tomorrow and be fresh and ready. Friday, I'm looking forward and I'm coming for you and I want the smoke. My base size will be back up, my max size will be back up, and I will be looking to be locked in. So let's stay focused. Let's be ready bright and early again tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. See you guys then. Stay safe, stay green. I'm out of here.